Alright, so I am here to make a review of the Demon Slayer to the Hashira training movie. And if you're wondering if it's worth watching it, it's not worth watching it. I don't care if people say it's for the experience, it's for the fans. What fans are we talking about? Are we talking about the fans that like to see grass grow? Are we talking about the fans that see that one leaf on a tree that has so much details that they're so amazed by it? Those aren't fans. Those are psychos. If you're a psycho, sure, go watch it. But if you're not, save your $12 and get a Crunchyroll subscription. When that first episode of season 4 comes out, watch it, and you basically watch the movie. Crazy, isn't it? You just basically watch the movie just watching that one episode. And guess what? You got 3 more weeks of Crunchyroll. Get those 3 more episodes in. You get 4 times the value of your money just sticking with Crunchyroll than spending your money on a movie where you're practically watching nothing. So yeah, if you wonder if it's worth it, it's not. Save your money. Now I'm about to go in depth about it. Uh, how I feel about this movie pretty much inspires me to make it. But yeah, yeah, I already had a bad impression of this movie because I was looking for a trailer on the internet, mostly YouTube, to see if there's a trailer out there. I try to look for an official looking one, especially with official looking YouTube channels. And the way they put out the channels or the trailer is yeah, it just shows words and pictures of the Hashira. Like why? There's no new scene or anything, just words and pictures of the Hashira. And probably they added some, I don't even remember. They added some passings or something. But the thing I know for sure, they added no new scene for us to take a peek at, to tease us of wanting us to go to the movie. Just pictures of the Ashiras. Why would I want to know? Look, I already know what the Hashiras look like. So why you gotta put it out there like it's something new? I don't give a shit about it. This is the most poorly put together, lazy trailer I have seen. So that has already gave me a bad feeling that this movie's trash. Okay? But you know, my friend, he was interested in watching it. He seemed so excited. So I'm like, you know what? All right, let's see how cinematic this is. So I went and got a ticket to go watch it with him. Also grabbed some popcorn and some drink. And yeah, we went to see how it is. Now, the company Ufotable had already pointed out that it's going to be about recaps and some couple episodes into the new season. And oh boy, they meant it. Well, the first part they meant it. The other, nah, they didn't. And I'll explain why. When they say recaps, I thought maybe 10 minutes. 10 minutes, 15 minutes. We'll get a rundown. People that are new into Demon Slayer, they're coming. That'll help them understand the background of the story. No, the first half of the movie is recaps. So by the time the recaps is done, I'm doing my popcorn drink. I'm like, shit, the movie just started? And when it did started, they spent 3 to 5 minutes on these two Ashiras venturing out somewhere. Can't remember their name because, I mean, shit, they only got 3 to 5 minutes of screen time. Not enough is said, not their name isn't mentioned enough to where I don't remember who they are. I do know it's a winner and Snake Hashira, but they're out here killing these weak ass demons. It got a quick glimpse of the Infinity Castle, and that's it. 3 to 5 minutes of the movie. So they're fighting these weak ass demons. You got a quick glimpse. Okay. For the rest of the movie, it's dialogue. They over here talk about what they're gonna do next. And this is shit that we could already figure out our own if we use common sense. Because, Nezuko, she just conquered the sun. What they gonna do next? Oh, yeah, they gotta get ready to protect Nezuko, right? In the next arc, its name is Hashira Training. So, obviously, they're gonna do some Hashira Training. And guess what? That Hashira Training is literally Hashira's training the weak Slayers. I mean, shit. That's just what it is. I mean, I thought it was just gonna be neat. Inosuke, Zenitsu, and Tandro training for Hashira, but no, it's the Hashira's actually training other weak Slayers into to being, I don't know, to get stronger or something. But the crazy thing about this is There's nothing special about it. Nothing special. It's just basic training. Swing a sword a certain way. You gotta make sure you could get this demon. Don't be off guard. Don't get yourself off guard. You gotta be flexible. Stretch your arms out. Yeah, be flexible. That is basic training that I just done in my room. Stuff that people could do in their own room too. People could do in PE gym. There's nothing special about this training. Just nothing special. And normally I would give spoiler warnings and shit like this, but look, it's literally recaps to Hashira's fighting weak demons and dialogue. What is there to spoil about? There's nothing to spoil about. And usually what makes a movie great is that they have a good story. Oh yeah, that's a good story. This movie had no story. It's just recaps and dialogue. Recaps, dialogue. And the dialogue has no story in itself. The dialogue is basically look left. Alright. That's your dialogue. That's basically it for the movie. Look left. Okay. That's it. There's no story behind it. None of it. This whole movie is so boring that I actually enjoy my popcorn and Dr. Pepper more than the movie itself. My popcorn and drink is $15. The movie is $12. Normally, I think the snacks are a scam. But no, the movie is the scam. I'm actually enjoying my popcorn and drink more than the movie itself. I actually have found more value in my snacks more than the movie. The popcorn was much more entertaining than the movie. I get to taste the texture, hear the crunch, and everything in my popcorn. It's much more cinematic with my popcorn more than the movie. There's nothing cinematic about this movie. What's so cinematic about it? It being on a 500 screen? There's nothing cinematic about it having 1080p on a 100-inch screen. Oh, wow. I can see the orange color so clear. Oh, so you don't know what orange looks like? Oh, well, there you go. There's orange, okay? Ufotable has already made Demon Slayer a good quality anime. As an anime, they release episodes. Every episode they release is high quality. Okay? Their animation's high quality. Alright, cool. Have you seen season 2 of the District Entertainment arc? You seen Tengen fighting this Upper Moon 6? That's cinematic quality. Okay. I was expecting something a bit better and crazy animation on the movie screen. But there's none of that. It's just dialogue. Recaps don't count because they're not new. But dialogue, it's just dialogue. Where's the crazy animation? It's just boring shit. There's nothing cinematic about it. Yeah, I'm literally watching them explaining what they're gonna do next. Oh yeah, to the Hashira training. They're explaining what they're gonna do to the Hashira training. They're training to the Hashira. Come on now. This has got to be the most dumb decision Ufotable has made. It has got to be, okay? What made them think it was okay? I don't care if they're upfront about it. But what made them think it was okay? It's for the fans. Ufotable, what kind of fans do you think that you have? People that like to watch for nothing? Because that's what it is. You're not showing crazy animations. The movie looks like your animators only spent 3 to 5 minutes animating the characters talking on the screen. Like, come on now. Come on. Are they doing it to get money? To have enough for the budget for the Infinity Castle? Are they planning on making the Infinity Castle money? Or are they just trying to make the anime episodes look nice? But either way, if you're trying to make money off of this second movie for a budget there, why not the Entertainment District arc, okay? Why not that? You could have made so much money off of that than this boring, slow shit that's going on in the story. And you would have enough money from the entertainment to put into the Infinity Castle. Could have. This has got to be the worst decision they ever done. Like, they could have made this movie better. Give Mystery more exclusive scenes of her fighting the upper demon moon. Add a main demon for those two Hashiras to fight when they venture out. But they did none of that. They did none of that. And this lets me know they have shit communications with their manga artists. Because I'm pretty sure if they told the manga artist, hey, could we add some extra scenes of Mystery, dancing around with their whip sword and everything. Or, adding a main strong looking demon for those two Hashiras. I'm pretty sure the manga artist would have been okay with it. Because it doesn't really impact the story in a different way. It's just adding something extra to make it much more entertaining. But no, there's clearly no communication with that. Look at Hajime Isayama, author of Attack on Titan. He communicates with the anime studio for his anime. Look how the anime turned out. Amazing. But, I don't know. Like, if Ufotable found his way to think it's okay to make a movie about this, why not lift a finger and ask the manga artist if he cast some extra shit? That's just so stupid, so lazy. Like, come on now. So, that's what really, saddens me and, what inspires me to make this video is because, anime studios like Ufotable do stupid shit. Like, I thought the anime studio for Naruto and Dragon Ball was the worst with being so greedy and shit. But no, Ufotable kind of wants to take their place. Like, shit, you trying to get first place to being the shittiest company? Like, come on now. Quit with that greedy shit, man. Like, I don't mind greed in a good way. But if you're being greedy that is in a negative way, I hate it so much. Like, come on. You got us paying to watch nothing? That's greedy in a bad way. Another example, companies, before I go on to greedy in a good way. Greedy in a good way, you pay a lot of money to have high quality artists. That's greedy in a good way. You see, I have no issues with that. But greedy in a bad way. Jujutsu Kaisen, for example, you paying these animators 2 cents an hour, doing all this work with zero rest, just to put out some quality anime out there at the expense of their health? Hell no. That is bad greediness. I hate it so much. And not just that, the reason I hate the anime studio for Dragon Ball and Naruto definitely is because Naruto is doing too many fillers, and that kind of ruined the series in general. I mean, shit, no one's gonna watch fillers. That's why people hate Naruto. They only watch for the fights. Another example, anime studios that mess up Tokyo Ghoul. They do it their own way. I think they made a season in their own way too. Make money. That's shit. Promise Neverland. Come on now. All these anime studios fucking shit up. And that's why I want to point out, because, like, I want to be a manga artist, a comic creator in the future. And, if I see studios acting this way, it's like, I really don't want to work with them. Because they have a shit mental to be like this, But, yeah, I just hate the greed that they have these days. And it's coming off from Japan a lot. Like, a lot of greed that comes from Japan is always bad. I have not seen anything good other than, those innovations they made, but entertainment in general, come on now. You could do better than that. Especially, Pokemon as a company. They're already having beef with Power World just because Power World is making a good game. And Pokemon's mad because they're only releasing half-ass games that's not completed and sell them with a lot of bugs and frame rate issues. And then now they're selling DLCs where people pay more just to get more story into their half-ass game. Like, come on now. Pokemon was a good company back then, but now it turned into shit. Like, back then, they sell these games, they release it, it's completed, no bugs. I bet the developers play the game themselves to see if there's any bugs. If not, they hire someone to play it. But these days, it's just shit. And you know what? The crazy thing about it is they're half-ass shit games that they release for Scarlet and Violet ends up being the most selling one, and guess what? It's not gonna stop from there because if they see those numbers, oh yeah, they'll make much more half-ass games. They get away with being so greedy like that, so I hate seeing it, and that's why I respect Power for trying to give Pokemon a wake-up call because that's what they really need. No way that this should be acceptable, but yeah, I really hate seeing how Demon Slayer turned out. Definitely not worth watching it. Thought I'd make a review because I don't know what came in their mind thinking it's okay to make a movie like this. They should have left it out. Because, man, shit, if you bring your boyfriend, girlfriend into this to watch the movie, you're going to come out as single. And I'll be damned if you bring your spouse there. You'll come out as divorced, okay? Don't mess with your marriage like this. Because this is how bad the movie is. I mean, shit. By the time you're 10 minutes into the movie, your significant other is going to leave you. This movie shouldn't have came out. If they wanted to make a second movie, they should have stuck with Entertainment District. Third movie, Infinity Castle next. Skip to season 3. Nothing really happened season 3, okay? All they did was chasing demons and shit. Okay? The Mugen Train was good for the first movie. And I feel bad for people who try to go watch the second movie for Demon Slayer expecting that same momentum with season 1. Well, not season 1, same momentum with the Mugen Train, which is, the first story of season 2. And guess what? They'll be surprised that the momentum is completely not there. So that'll piss off a lot of people who watch the Demon Slayer, the second movie. And the thing about it is, it's gonna suck for people who want to get into Demon Slayer and they watch the second movie, and after seeing the second movie, they don't want to get into it. So that kind of hurts the manga artists with the shit decision this anime studio is doing, because people who want to get into Demon Slayer is gonna see that it's boring as fuck. I mean, shit, they see recaps, they might get excited, but then the rest of the movie is dialogue. Oh no, they don't want to watch it. You're ruining the fan base doing this kind of decision. And people who are, fans of Demon Slayer and they watch the second movie, they'll come to realize that they start losing respect for Ufotable and they don't want to support it. Sure, they might give it a chance if they do Infinity Castle, but it's going to be hard, gaining that trust back that you just slaughtered. Having these, people watching your movie about some damn lecture. Like, come on now. No one's gonna watch it. But yeah, that's my review of it. Normally I don't do in-depth reviews about it, but I felt I had to for this movie just because of how bad it is and how much of an insult it is to the author. I feel like this is a huge insult to the author. And yeah, I might do more in-depth reviews in the future. I've done some in the past, which was the Ninja Saga Clan Rewards. But that's almost a decade ago. That's the last time I done an in-depth review. Other than that, it's just quick reviews like, Tokyo Tree and stuff. But I would like to do more in-depth in the future because it goes to show... I mean, I just like to see how I think about things and share my opinions about it. And I think that's the pretty fun part about, doing reviews. So other than that, appreciate it if you stuck by to see what I thought about it. Just thought I'd make a video about it because... Yep, if I were to give it a 5-star rating, 1 out of 5-star rating, it would definitely just be 1 star, 1 out of 5 stars. Only because I'm only giving it 1 star just because of that 2 Hashira screen time. That's it. 3 to 5 minutes of them having that screen time. That's where they get that 1 out of 5 star. Other than that, if it wasn't there, it would have been 0 stars. It's just shit. But other than that, yeah. Looking forward to do more reviews, and we'll see where that goes. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.